Angie, and today I'm going to do a year-end wrap-up of my best and worst products of 2012. So let me start with hair care. I have a couple of products in the hair care line that I am absolutely obsessed with this year. I had been, like many of you, trying to use and swallow the price of Moroccan oil. And while I love Moroccan oil, that scent is great and everything, I just couldn't spend $45 for that, tiny little bottle of it. So anyway, I found this product, which is Organix, and it's called Moroccan Argan oil. You can get this at any drugstore or Walmart. I think it costs maybe $7 for this big thing. And this is the same thing as Moroccan oil, except it doesn't have that fantastic scent. The scent is really great and I miss it, but I can live without it because the next product that I'm going to show you has a terrific scent. Not the same as Moroccan oil, but close. The other thing that I was going to say about Moroccan oil is if you are blonde or color your hair blonde, my hairdresser told me that the Moroccan oil actually makes your blonde a little dull because it's a brown color to the oil. The oil is actually kind of yellowish or clear, which is what this is, and Moroccan oil adds a little bit of color to theirs. And so when you coat it on your hair, it tends to dull down your blonde a little bit. So that was like the double whammy for Moroccan oil, the price, and if it dulls down my blonde, I don't want that because I pay way too much for this color to have it be dulled down by anything. So I am really recommending this Organix Pure Argan oil. So give it a try. All right, and the next product that I am loving for my hair is a finishing product, and this is by Got2b, and it's a dry oil spray. I picked this up because of the label. I love these pretty colors. I was at like Walgreens or someplace and saw this and said, oh, let me give it a try, because I find that after I finish styling my hair, sometimes it still is not quite as shiny and gives a little bit of a frizzy look more than I want. And so I bought this and I just kind of spray it on after I finish styling my hair, but before my hairspray, and this stuff smells terrific. It's got a really great scent, and it just leaves a really light kind of a dry oil finish, and then I just comb it through and I'm done. This is actually completely empty and I need a new one because my daughters have also taken this over, and between the three of us we cannot keep one of these in the house, so I have to go and buy some more of that. All right, I think that's it for the hair care. On to the face. I'm changing my face routine up right now, and I'm not sure that I've settled on any favorites for right now, but I do have a couple things that I've been using for the past year that I do love that I can tell you about. The first one is a peel, and it's from Boots, and Boots number 7. You can buy this at Target, and this is a gentle glycerin peel, and it comes in a box with all of this stuff, okay? So this is the acid peel. Put a few pumps of the acid in here, and this is a treatment that you would only do, say, once a week or once a month. But they give you so much. I have had this for over a year, and I've used it, I don't know, probably 2 to 3 times a month in general, and I still have like a third of it left. So, I think it's great. On the packaging, I think it says you can only use it 4 or 5 times. But again, they give you so much. So you put that in here, you use this brush, you paint it all over your face. Of course, you don't do it around the sensitive areas of your eyes. You let it sit on there for, I forget, you have to read the instructions, don't go by me. You let it sit on there for a while, and then you take these little moist round cloth things. Let me get one out of here. Those things. And that neutralizes the acid. So you wipe that all over, and then you just wash your face, and it's a nice light peel. And I found that after I used it, my skin was super soft, and especially where I was using a retinol product or something else that causes a little bit of sloughing and peeling, this really helps to bring a lot of that off your face. This is a Bath & Body cloth. I use it all over, but I love to use it on my face. When you first feel it, you may feel like, gosh, that's really rough, that's going to scratch your surface. But after you've used it a few times, I use it on my body to start with until it softens up, then I use it on my face. It comes out, it's a long, skinny cloth. So it's really good. You can, wrap it around your hand and use it in all different configurations. So I have 2, one for my face, one for my body. But once it softens up, it's great for your face because, again, if you're trying to get all those extra dead skin cells off, this is a great thing to use to do that. The product that I tell you that I love most, of course, is my Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Sunblock in SPF 70. I have talked about it in my other videos, but you know, this is my go-to. I can use it as a primer. I can use it over makeup. I can use it under makeup. It leaves a really silky smooth feeling behind. There's no greasy residue. There's no white chalkiness. It's terrific, it's broad spectrum, and it's a big number to protect my face because I'm doing all this lasering and retinoling. You really need to protect your face when you're doing that stuff. So number one recommended product, sunscreen. If you can't use this because you're sensitive to the chemicals in it, you have to get a physical sunblock. I'm sure there's some good ones out there, which I can't recommend though because I love this. All right, okay, so on to makeup. My favorite under eye concealer is the Olay Total Effects pen. This retails for about $21. It's at the drugstore. It is really sheer coverage. People at my age, you have a lot of problems with crepiness under the eyes once your eye wrinkles start forming, and the more makeup you put on those, the more it accentuates them. So when I put on makeup, this is the first thing I put on in the morning. I just, you know, dab it lightly under here, and that's all I put on my under eyes, nothing else. And it just is such a sheer finish, but it, you know, evens everything out and smooths it so that when I smile, my crinkles aren't accentuated. They are, you know, it's not doing anything to decrease them. That's not what this is for. This is just so that it doesn't accentuate them when you put on your makeup. So that's a great product. All right, I just bought this Urban Decay Naked Palette. Now I've seen everybody talking about this thing online. I didn't know what it was. I bought it as an impulse purchase in line at Sephora. You know, when they put you in the queue, they have all those great little products. Everything around it was $14. This was $27, which I didn't realize. But I've had it for only a week, and I love it because I like really natural looking eye makeup, and this is perfect for that. It has all nice natural colors. They're really terrific. They go on great, and I like to use the black one as eyeliner with just a flat brush. And so if you have this, if you're going somewhere and you don't want to carry a lot of makeup, you can bring this, a brush, some mascara, and a blush, and you're good to go. So that is terrific. All right, my favorite mascara, I've been trying a lot of mascaras this year. I have really watery eyes, and it's really hard for me to find a mascara that doesn't deteriorate over the day because of the amount of, you know, salty liquid that my eyes are producing. I either end up with like a little blubble of mascara down here, or it flakes off and I end up with it all over here. This is L'Oreal Voluminous False Fiber Lashes in black. This goes on terrific. It stays on all day. It's waterproof. It doesn't smudge all over the place, and it doesn't flake and leave mascara all over my eyes. I have been using the Bare Minerals for quite a number of years. I use the medium shade. You know, what I like about this is you can build up however much you want. If you want light coverage that day and just have a few little discolorations to cover, you know, you just do a light little fluffing. If you want more coverage because you're going out, you put it on heavier. You know, it's terrific for that too. All right, I have a blush that I just bought at Sephora. This is Tarte Amazonian Clay, and I really like this. I'm really into all matte makeups these days, and so it's a nice matte blush. I find a lot of the makeup has too much sparkle in it for me, and when I put it on, there are literally like flakes of glitter all over my face, and you know, I feel like Edward from the vampire movies when he goes out in the sun and ooh, he's sparkling. Except on me, it doesn't look beautiful and flawless on me. It just accentuates every wrinkle on my face. So I like a nice matte blush, and this is one that I am loving this year. What else? Last thing is an eyeliner pencil. So this is L'Oreal. It's called Extra Intense Liquid Pencil, which I thought was great. So what's nice about this is instead of being like a standard pencil which dries out and is really hard to put on, and you know, you end up kind of making a mess up there, this just always goes on really nice. So you can just draw, look how easy that was. You just draw a nice line, and it's really creamy, but then it's waterproof after that, and it stays on all day. So I am loving this. I have only used it twice, but so far I think it's a revolution in eye pencils. All right, now on to the naughty list. I really don't like to knock products too much. These are just things that didn't work for me personally. They might work for you. You may love them. Don't be offended if I hate them. It's just because they didn't work for me. L'Oreal BB Cream Youth Code. Holy cow. Their advertising, you would think that this was a miracle in a tube. You're supposed to be able to use it, and then when you take it off, it's supposed to do all these great things to your skin while you're wearing it, so that while you have it on, it's supposed to do all the things that, retinol and vitamin C and alpha hydroxy are supposed to do. It's supposed to like even out your skin tone. It's supposed to reduce your fine lines and wrinkles. And in the meantime, it's supposed to give you this beautiful dewy like coverage that looks terrific all day. Well, it's not horrible, but and the color is fine, I gotta say. It's really sheer, but it doesn't do any of that stuff. And I feel like the advertising is getting outrageous with this. So, plus they call it youth code, and, sucker. I saw the word youth code on there, and I thought, oh my God, not that, I know it can't go in there and change my DNA, but I feel like, what the heck, I'll give it a try. Not sure that I'm sold on the BB cream. So one nice thing about it is that it does have a sunscreen in it, and, it felt okay. I found that my face broke out after I put this stuff on, worse than with anything else. I used it and I was like covered with pimples 2 days later, every time I used it. So then I would like break out and be like, oh, I wonder if it was that BB cream. So I wouldn't use it again for a couple weeks till I was like all healed up. And then I'd use it again and poof, 2 days later. So anyway, whatever it is, this formulation does not work for my skin type, makes me break out, won't be using that again. All right, now to get it off. I was trying to wash my face with something super gentle this year that didn't foam up and wasn't even a cleanser. So I bought this, which I had such high hopes for. This is another Boots No. 7 product from their Organic Botanical line. And this is Organic Face Nourishing Cleanser. All right. So it's like a cream that you wash your face with. So really, it doesn't lather, you don't put it on and then splash it off. You basically just put this on a cotton ball or one of those little round things, and you wipe it over your face and it takes your makeup off. And I gotta say, I was like loving this for a week or two. But then I noticed that a couple times I put too much on the cotton ball and I got it in my eye, and oh my God, it burned, it killed. I was like, get this off me. So, where's most of your makeup? It's on your eyes. Where do you need to remove it? On your eyes. You put this stuff near your eyes, and not only did it sting, but even if I didn't get it in my eyes, just putting it on my eyes, it made my eyes puff up. It really irritated my skin. Now, I've actually heard that they have another one of these that Boots also makes that's in a slightly, maybe not the organic line, very similar to this. This one has some irritating botanicals in it, so I won't be using this again. At least not around my eyes. I might use it on my face. I did like that you just wipe it over and your makeup came off and you felt nice and clean and moisturized. Your skin didn't feel dry like it does with some of the washes that you can use. So I'm giving that kind of a 50-50, and I might try the other one because I like the idea of it very much. Okay, I bought this the other day. I love Blake Lively's look. She has hooded eyes like me, and they make her up with the most beautiful peach eyeshadow up there. And it just looks so great on her, and then they do the heavy eyeliner. So I've been looking for a beautiful peach eyeshadow. So I bought this one. It's L'Oreal from their Hip line, which is high intensity pigments. All right, so I thought that this was going to be what it says, high intensity pigment. Instead, it's like no pigment, all glitter. I put this on a couple days ago after I bought it, and I would like you do with how you apply eyeshadow. Dip your brush in, put it on. Nothing. Dip your brush in, put it on. Brush on, brush on. Couldn't see a bit of color on my eyelid. It either is a perfect match for my eyelid skin, or there's virtually no pigment in there. So then I said, well, let me try the gray. So I put the gray on. Again, nothing. The other thing that I hated about it is it's all glitter. It was just glitter all over my cheeks that had fallen from here to here. So like everything here, my nose, my eyelashes, covered in glitter. Now that may be great if you're 20 and going clubbing, but guess what? I'm not 20 and, well, I might go clubbing, but you know, who knows? I probably am not, and I won't be wearing this. I'm going to give this to my daughters. That's where that's going. All right, and the last thing, if you watched the video, you know how disappointed I was in this. I had such high hopes. Boo-hoo, the Eye Magic Instant Eye Lift. It doesn't work. Well, it does kind of work, and you can get it to work, but it's not invisible. No matter what you do, you put makeup on over it, you put makeup on under it, it doesn't matter. You can still see the thing on your eyelid, and who wants to walk around with an obvious-looking piece of tape on your eyelids? The only way that I can see it working and that I could recommend it for was maybe if you were having a special photograph taken by a professional photographer and you wanted your hooded eyelids to look better for that, and then they could airbrush the look of it afterwards so that you couldn't see it but it would hold your eyelids up. I don't know, something like that. Otherwise, going in the trash. All right, so that is the Naughty and Nice wrap up for 2012. Some of these products are great, some not so great. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and take care. Bye-bye.